Yeah, guys, they really know what they're doing making these cans so pretty. But anyway, a year ago, I put a video out on how I cut these cans. And I didn't really know what I was going to make, but I wasn't going to make any of the little things. Last one. So I'm going to show you how I cut all those down on my bandsaw. You're always here, aren't you? Okay. This is what I did on the back wall of my shop. Okay, it's my logo in can style. Okay, so what I started with is I just put the whole can right here. And then I didn't like the sharp edges, and so I started cutting the edges and cutting them into shapes. And so the only part I don't really like is this. I want some more white, because that's the way waves really are. Thanks. Okay, and then for the lettering, I started out going all the way around. That was super hard. So for the rest, I just did the face. Painted the rest. Okay, and then I went ahead and put some lighting on. Check it out, we can do it. Okay, so my favorite is just like that one. Okay, you gotta face it the right way to get it to do anything. You see? And blue. And mode. Mode again. Not fun. And then for the wall, and for this arch, I took a nail and a string, and I put the nail somewhere down here, so stretched it out, drew along the whole underneath. There's plywood. It's been a process. See, here I'm putting up my scrap pieces of plywood, trying to use up all the things I've collected over the while. Here's before I even started. And then these are old fence boards. I think this is 29 inches if I remember. And anyway, so I cut each one individually. I just kind of drew it. It's all hand, not perfect. That's the way I love things. I made a big boo-boo there, but I fixed it. Okay, so that's what I do with my cans. But my next project is going to be, there's today's, love is always the answer. It's going to be some shingles. Well, crud. The video of me stapling these new ones on here didn't take or something. So anyway, I added a little bit more white, and I wanted to point out all the sun rays. See? It's just an abstract art. It just screams, be happy. Yeah, I'm gonna make the shingles and do the top of a chicken coop. Because I have a lot more cans. I couldn't even use my pinks or my purple. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my homemade camera overhead boom system I'm making out of 2x4s for the next one. Stay tuned for the chicken coop roofing I'm going to build out of the rest of my cans. So anyway, have a good day. Thanks for watching. Take care.